This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. To get us underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense comes on the field first today. Last time they met, it was Rocky Top all night long. The Volunteers turning the tide on what had been a very lopsided series for Alabama.
Yeah, it was a long road for Tennessee those 17 years. They're not going to waste an opportunity to celebrate anytime they get a win over Bama now. So some of these fans remember waiting those 16 years, and I'm sure some of these players do as well.
A 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Knight. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Hill. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Shaw. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. No running. Handed off to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Shaw. And what a grab by the sophomore.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to throw. It's Knight. Caught in the backfield. It's Bartlett. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule here after that 1st down loss. Here comes 2nd down. He shreds the tackle. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Vols will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901. Almost all was on the 3rd Saturday in October and follows most fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. Third Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
Try and muscle for the first down. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And that run produces a decent game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Silva. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A quick throw out left, complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution of the option. A solid run, good for first down yardage. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be?
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
The Vols will have to punt this one away. And the returner will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hampton.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looks left and finds his target there. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shaw. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. To the air. It's Knight. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. Not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Continues to fight for yards. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that. Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that.
He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 24-point margin after the miss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running with purpose. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Quick catch over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down, looking to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game, but if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for some space. It's Hill. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And they'll use the ground game here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule. schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick throw to the left side. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Tennessee, 0.
Turner trying to create good field position. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Shaw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A play action looking to throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Grant behind the line. It's Young. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. QB keeper all the way.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Vols pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. It's a shotgun run call. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
31, Tennessee, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. It's a strong stiff arm. Has the first down and more. Brought a solid run by the senior.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. Caught over the middle, it's Meadows. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking deep on the scramble. And it's hauled in way downfield. The sophomore making an excellent catch there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Maddox. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Snags a quick throw. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed.